Hello, my darlings. Welcome back. I have always said there is one thing I will give Meghan Markle credit and always thank her for, and that is exposing the true Prince Harry to the world. If it wasn't for Meghan marrying the emotionally stunted moron and showing just how far the royal family went to protect him and portray him as the happy-go-lucky, fun playboy prince, when in reality he was and still is a rude, nasty, spoiled little prick with a deep hatred and jealousy of his brother Prince William, and will throw his own family under the bus for a cheap trollop. However, there is one more thing I would like to thank Meghan and Harry for, and that is ripping the veil off and exposing the sham that is those glittering awards ceremonies we were all suckered into watching, thinking they are the gold standard of virtue. The red carpets, the crocodile tears, the polished trophies, it's all a hollow act, and thanks to the dastardly duo, they laid it bare. And for that brutal truth, I am grateful. Before Meghan married into the royal family, she had no awards, was never invited to any galas as a guest of honor, nothing, because she was a talentless nobody with a snobby attitude. Once these two idiots got married and ran away from the royal family, they have collectively received 7 major awards as a couple for their so-called philanthropy, advocacy, and media work through their fraudulent Archewell Foundation and related initiatives, which we all know is complete horseshit. The dastardly duo has shown me that these award shows are nothing but the tacky, self-serving charades they are. Basically a glorified selfie session with overpriced trophies for the morally corrupt. Harry and Meghan really opened my eyes and made me see just how these events can be less about celebrating good and more about boosting egos and pushing agendas. It's like Harry and Meghan held up a mirror to the world of celebrity philanthropy and said, "Look closer." And when I did, I saw the cracks. Those charities, the ones tied to big names and even bigger galas, too often they're used as props. A photo op here, a tearful speech there, and suddenly it's all about the donor, not the cause. And for this, I would like to say thank you, Meghan. You've exposed how little of the money raised actually trickles down to the people who need it the most. The numbers don't lie. When only pennies on the dollar reach the actual cause, it's not charity, it's theater. But don't let me forget about the charities. Oh, Meghan, the charities, your favorite thing. Those saintly facades you drape over your brand, milking public sympathy and funds while delivering jack squat. And Harry's once noble Invictus Games Foundation, which Meghan has turned into her own personal fashion show while claiming to help veterans, spare me. Audits reveal less than half the funds in some years actually help veterans. Most get siphoned into marketing, events, security, and salaries that keep the spotlight on Meghan. When the needy get scraps while your spotlight gobbles the buffet, it's not charity, it's a pathetic ego trip dressed as kindness. When pennies on the dollar reach the cause, it's not charity, it's a con. And since I will always give credit where it's due, thank you, Meghan, for making me question it all. Thank you for pushing me to dig deeper, to demand transparency, to ask where the money's really going. Because of you and your shady, degenerate con artist ways, I started seeing through the smoke and mirrors. I learned to hold these events accountable, to push for real impact instead of just warm fuzzies and empty words. So thank you, Meghan, for forcing me to see the rot when you came along. You made me demand answers, track the money, and reject the warm fuzzies for cold, hard impact and facts. This conversation burns because of you, Meghan, and it's about damn time. Because of you, I will continue exposing the lies, especially the ones you tell. From your lies about your childhood, your moon bumps, to your fake charity to enrich your bank account. I may be a petty mole, but I am a fair mole who gives credit where credit is due. And Meghan, my darling, you deserve all the credit for what you have exposed for all of us to see. And for that, I will always be grateful. Anyways, my darlings, this petty mole has errands to run on this beautiful day. I hope you all have a good one, and thanks for tuning in and allowing me to rant a little bit. Let me know in the comments below, are you thankful for Meghan exposing just how much of an asshole dimwit Harry is without his palace manufactured PR, and just how much of a sham charities really are? Let me know in the comments below, my friends, and I will catch you all in the next one. Stay gorgeous, darlings. Bye.